As uncertainty sweeps through the Middle East, the Iraqi Prime Minister has been focused on development, traveling to London to negotiate a series of deals. But it's the ceasefire deal in Gaza that dominates thinking here. Mohammed Shia Sudani seems a frustrated man. There are still disagreements. There are still misunderstandings between the two sides. I wonder how you feel personally. Are you relieved that we have got to this point? Do you feel apprehensive or fearful that a deal may never be done?
The decision to stop the war is not just up to the Israelis. There are other factors that play a part, like the international community. Iraq has been seeking international partners to stop this destructive war, which Netanyahu has been trying to lengthen for various reasons, including internal political reasons that interest him, one of which is to embroil the region in all-out war to give him more time in office.
Much of the wording in the ceasefire agreement that has been released is vague. Will it last? Will this deal last?
It's now more than 16 months. That is enough. It is time for the international community to take action. It's failed to carry out its responsibilities in regards to the grave violations of the rules of war in Gaza. Everyone realizes that this war, this genocidal war, must stop, and that efforts should be made regionally and internationally to reconstruct Gaza.
You say genocide, but those aren't the sort of words that Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister, uses, and you've been meeting with him this week. Are you frustrated by the approach, the attitude displayed by leaders in the West to the war in Gaza?
Certainly. It's not only me, but it's everyone who is frustrated with the international community. The failure to recognize the rules of war, international law, humanitarian law, principles of human rights, ideals which everyone say they are fighting for, but they have not. All of these things are thrown against the wall.
Is this something that came up in your discussions with the British Prime Minister?
Yes, this is one of the issues we talked about in our meeting. We have mentioned it. From my side, at least.
Have you met Donald Trump? Have you met him personally?
There was a phone call to congratulate him because he won the presidential election. It was a positive call. We both expressed our desire to cooperate.
Do you think that his arrival on the international scene, his re-arrival on the international scene, offers you an opportunity, or is it an invitation for greater unpredictability in the Middle East? During his first term, Trump ordered the killing of Qasem Soleimani, a key leader of Iran's Revolutionary Guards, on the streets of Baghdad.
This is the choice of the American people. We have to respect their choice. Our relations with the US are based on institutions. They are governed by questions of strategy.
You're in a difficult position, I think, because there are many groups in Iraq who are part of the Iraqi security forces that are dedicated to fighting and defeating the state of Israel.
We're not embarrassed in any way. We carry out our duties to enforce the law, to maintain security and stability in Iraq, and reject all means of violence. We won't allow any side to dictate the decision between peace and war.
You feel like you're in control of the security situation in Iraq?
Yes, certainly.